Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia, and welcome to the NRL 2020 NRL 9s predictions. It's going to be in Perth this year. It all kicks off Friday night, I believe, 7:30. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So it took me about 20 minutes just to friggin' figure out the format of the 9s. So I've got all the games written down. I've got all the pools divided. They're all set up. So I'm just going to give my tips, who I think is going to win what game, and the score prediction. God knows, I'll probably get none of these right anyway. So just a guess. So day one, we'll go through day one. So it's 7:30. I think the first one is. It's the Panthers and the Roosters. I'm going the Panthers 30 points to 10. Roosters not playing anybody, and Penrith look like they're playing half of their team, so I'll go Penrith 30 to 10. Warriors Knights, I'll go the Warriors 22 to 12. I think they have it's an average roster, but I'll go the Warriors 22-12 against the Knights. Pool 2, Bulldogs and Eels. I'm going the Eels 19-8. I think they have a really strong chance of winning it. They're equal favourites with Brisbane for a reason, so I'll go Parramatta to beat the Bulldogs to start off Pool 2, 19-8. Dragons and Sharks. I'm going the Sharks, 23-15. I think the Sharks will beat the Dragons. They have a really good team as well, the Sharks. So that's Pool 2. Pool 3, Raiders and Titans. I'm going Raiders, 17-12. I've got no idea who's going to win this game. It's a toss the coin. Raiders haven't really played anybody, and I don't know about the Titans. So yeah, Raiders should win. I'll go Raiders 17-12. The other game for Pool 3, it's the Rabbitohs and the Tigers. I'm going the Rabbitohs, 20 points to 16. They have a pretty decent roster for the 9 South, so I think they'll be winning that one. Pool 4, Cowboys Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos. I hate to say that. It makes me so sick. Makes my skin boil on the inside. I'm going the Broncos, 24 to 17. Gee, I hate saying that. And Storm and Manly. I'm going Manly 19-14. Honestly, don't know. Toss a coin. Manly 19-14. So they're my predictions for day 1. That's Friday. Day 2. I think it starts at like 2 o'clock or something. Day 2 on Saturday. Knights and Panthers. I'm going the Panthers. 17-16. I think the Knights will be competitive. I'm looking forward to watching Kurt Gidley play. I'm going the Panthers 17-16. Warriors and Roosters. I got Warriors 18-6. I think they will beat the Roosters. Roosters haven't named anybody good except for Nick Davis, who used to play AFL for the Sydney Swans. So I'll go the Warriors 18-6. On the Pool 2. That was Pool 1. Pool 2. Sharks v Bulldogs. I'll go the Sharks 30 to 13. They should be dominant in this competition. So I'll go the Sharks 30 to 13. And Eels and Dragons. I'll go Eels 21-16. Sivo will kill it in the 9s. I'm telling you right now. He will be dangerous. Where are we? Pool 3. Rabbitohs Raiders. I'll go Rabbitohs 26-10. I saw their roster today, Souths, and it looks scary. I think Damien Cook's playing, so that'll be very tough to stop. So I'll go Souths 26-10 against the Raiders. And the other game, what are we? Titans and Tigers. I'll go Tigers 29-14. I think Tigers will be too good for the Titans. Let's get on to Pool 4. Manly and Cowboys. I'll go the Cowboys to hit back 24-12. Cowboys could be a bit of a dark horse in this competition. They've won it in the past. They've named Tamalolo, they've named Felt, they've named Masters, they've named Clifford. That should be enough to go pretty decent. So hopefully the Cowboys go okay. I'll go Cowboys 24-12 over Manly. And Broncos Storm, I'll go Broncos 22-10. They're one of the favourites in this competition. So what that means, the teams coming out of the divisions. So Pool 1, first place was Penrith. Pool 1 second was the Warriors. Pool 2 first place was the Sharks. Pool 2 second place was the Eels. Pool 3 first was Souths. Pool 3 second was Tigers. Pool 4 first was Brisbane. And Pool 4 second was Cowboys. I believe Cowboys and Tigers make the pool for second is because of their for and against and their wins that I've predicted. So let's get on to the quarterfinals games. Now, if I'm wrong, let me know, but I think I'm right on this. I've had a good look at this for a good 15 minutes. I think this is right. So, the quarterfinals would be Panthers versus Eels. I would go Eels, 21-12. Fuck Penrith, fuck Cleary. I'd go the Eels. Hope Sevo puts a shot on Cleary. And then we would see Sharks versus Warriors. I would go the Sharks, 22-14. I think the Sharks would beat the Warriors. The other quarterfinals, Rabbitohs would play the Cowboys. I would go the Rabbitohs. As much as I want to tip the Cowboys, I'd go Souths, 17-14. That'd probably get me standing up at the TV, watching it, recording it on Instagram. We're about to score, and then we don't fucking score, and then I'd be angry. So I'd go South, 17-14. And then we'd get Broncos and Tigers, which would be a danger game for Brisbane, but I'd go the Broncos, 20 points to 15. And then we'd get down to 4 teams. We'd get the semi-final. We'd get Eels and Sharks and Rabbitohs and Broncos. I'll start off with the Rabbitohs and Broncos. I'd go the Rabbitohs in a bit of an upset. I'd go Souths, 14-12. I like South's squad, man. They've got a really good squad. And Eels and Sharks. It is so hard to pick this. But I'm going for an upset. I'm going the Sharks. I know the Eels are loaded up with talent, but I like the Sharks. I like their backline. Shaun Johnson is one of the GOATs at NRL 9s, Rugby League 9s. Shaun Johnson would kill it in the 9s. So I'd go Sharks to beat Eels, 21-20. And we'd get a grand final of Sharks and Rabbitohs for the 9s. And who I would tip, I'd go the Sharks. I think Shaun Johnson's the master of the 9s. If there was a Rugby League 9s immortal, I think Shaun Johnson would be the first one picked. And if he stays injury-free in this tournament, the Sharks will be scary and Shaun Johnson will be scary. So I'm going for the NRL 9s 2020 Grand Final to be the Sharks versus the Rabbitohs. I don't think Sharks, I think they're about $10 on Sportsbet. I think Souths are around the same, so it wouldn't be a bad bet to have that as a Grand Final. So I'm going Sharks versus Souths. And I reckon Sharks would win 16-10. So that's my NRL 9s predictions. Looking forward to watching some of the old players come out and play. Looking forward to watching Kurt Gidley play. I'm looking forward to watching Andrew Ryan, Corey Parker, Nick Davis from the Sydney Swans. Who else is coming out of retirement, man? There's so many guys that are coming out. I'm looking forward to watching the 9s. It's going to be an exciting tournament. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below, who are you tipping to win the 9s? I know Parramatta and Brisbane are the 2 favourites. But like I said, I like the Rabbitohs roster. I like the Sharks. You know, I originally liked the Warriors the whole time, but they didn't name anybody really big. So that was annoying. So I wasn't able to tip the Warriors to win the tournament. So I'm going the Sharks to win the tournament, and I reckon they'll play Souths in the grand final. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on either Wednesday night or Thursday night for Super League Round 3 tips. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.